morning, Cardinals fans. Welcome back to About Last Night, the show where I tell you everything that I thought about last night. Turns out, Paul Goldschmidt is not going to make history every single night, which is really too bad. This time it was the Brewers who jumped out to an early lead after starter Dakota Hudson gave up a rare home run. Rare for him, not rare for Miller Park. It seems like everyone is going to have to hit a home run before this series will end. Saturday night's Cardinals hero Paul Goldschmidt did drive in the first Cardinals run. It was only a single, what a slacker, and tied things up early. But then things started to unravel a bit in the third inning. Hudson gave up 2 more home runs. One of them came after an error by Goldschmidt, which I thought wasn't allowed, but whatever. The Cardinals got 1 run back in the 4th, and there were 2 important 2-out at-bats there. Dexter Fowler, who drew a walk on 8 pitches, and Kolten Wong, who hit an RBI double on a 2-2 pitch after Brewers starter Brandon Woodruff was pounding fastballs inside to the lefty. Both at-bats showed marked improvement for those hitters. For Fowler, it was another example of his still good batter's eye. Pitches around the strike zone but not in it, he's taking them. And then he's fouling off good pitches too. That was his 4th walk in 3 games, and let me be clear, that's Dexter Fowler's job. He's not Bryce Harper. He's also not Jose Martinez or Tyler O'Neill. He's not going to hit towering home runs every night, and he's not supposed to. Let's face it, he's a leadoff guy batting 7th. His greatest skill is getting on base. He's made an entire career of that, and he's done that pretty well so far, small sample size notwithstanding. I'm not sure if that will ever be enough in the comparison game, and obviously a batting average over $160 something will be significant at some point. But the fact is, Dex is seeing a lot of pitches and getting on base, and that, not hitting home runs, is his job. I'm not trying to be positive Pollyanna or anything either, it's just the reality, and I worry that it's never going to be enough for people who wish that he had the power that those other guys might have. And that's just too bad, because what he does is valuable too. And just, do I say it? I don't think I should say it. Okay, fine, I'll say it. Tyler O'Neill went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. That's all. Back to Kolten Wong. For him to take those tough inside pitches, fight a few off, and then just choke up on the bat and take a pitch where it was thrown instead of trying to slam it to the moon, again, it's improvement in his approach, and that is the kind of improvement that is repeatable. The rest of the game was pretty boring. The blue-clad St. Louis relievers put up 2 more zeros, and kudos to Mike Myers and Dominic Leone for that, for taking care of 3 2/3 innings and keeping most of the bullpen firepower available for the coming week. The Cardinals did pretty much nothing against the Brewers' supposedly less than full-strength bullpen, and they did absolutely nothing against Josh Hader, who struck out O'Neill, Fowler, and pinch hitter Jairo Munoz in immaculate fashion. Anything else important you can find in Stu's full recap at birdsontheblack.com. Back and forth. Seems like that's going to be a theme in this division all season long. And that is the story of the Cardinals' 4-2 loss in Game 3 of the 4-game set in Milwaukee. Be sure you hit subscribe and turn on those notifications so that we can do this all over again next time. I'll also have a Pirate series preview coming up soon, so look for that in your subscription boxes too. It's an early game today, so don't waste any time sharing this video with your friends before we meet back up again for Michael Wacha's turn through the Brewers' bats. I'll see you then.